So before we get started on this video, I just wanted to say I'm going to do my very, very best to not make fun of Jeremy's facial hair or his chin because I get very self-conscious when I have to shave my face for, going like undercover or something like that. That's usually the only time when you're going to see me without a beard is because I had to go undercover at some fucking convention or whatever. And I get very self-conscious about it. And I don't think that I look very good unless I've got my beard. But that's because I'm insecure. However, Jeremy, you need to grow your beard back immediately. So just getting that out of the way. This video is called Ben Shapiro Destroys Twitter over Dave Rubin and Jordan Peterson ban Elon Musk under massive pressure. Fuck. Okay, let's do it. Nope.
Look out, everybody. There is a new, most important thing sweeping the world. More important than famine. More important than war or homelessness or the epidemic of pills hitting Americans.
Okay, you had me all the way up until the epidemic of pills hitting Americans because I don't think you quite understand what the whole situation is either. But you never talk about any of those things, Jeremy. You never talk about any of those things. And it'd be interesting if you wanted to talk about the opium epidemic as far as, legal opioids fucking killing Americans. Sure. Yeah. No, I think you should totally talk about those things. I can't wait for you to make videos on those things.
More important than global warming. More important than...
There is actually nothing more important than climate change. Like, literally, there is nothing more important than climate change. I really fucking mean that. 100%. But whatever.
Cancer or anything else. It's the number one most important thing. And Twitter itself has decided that it must come down hard. The hardest it comes down on literally anything. Even it is stricter, and I'm not kidding you. It is stricter on this particular thing than it is on pictures of little ones. Remember Twitter getting sued for refusing to remove those types of pictures?
What the fuck? What in the fuck? What in the fuck? This is so fucking bananas. Okay, so what Jeremy's trying to... What Jeremy... Hambeast is trying to get at is some very big performative, and it's not very performative because he's very boring and he's not entertaining, is trying to say that Twitter, this next thing that he's about to talk about, this is the biggest thing and is the most important thing, and trying to basically cast some sort of joke on it, ha ha ha, because why do they care so much? And this is bizarre to me. Because I don't really see how anybody with a coherent thought process can come to this determination or think that that's clever. What the fuck?
Yes, I, of course, am talking about the new most important thing in your life, deadnaming. Ooh. What is deadnaming, you might be asking? Well,
I will give Jeremy this. I legitimately believe that the moment that Jordan Peterson started posting anti-vax shit, he should have gotten booted off of fucking Twitter. And not suspended, booted. Like straight up booted. That's like a public health concern. So I will agree with Jeremy that there are plenty of things that Jordan Peterson should have gotten in fucking trouble for well before this. But that he got in trouble for it now, I think it's pretty funny.
I'm surprised you don't know about it because it's the most important, shocking thing that anyone can do, and it is sweeping many prominent conservatives off the platform. It's the new tool.
Many prominent conservatives off the platform. Well, it's interesting that you do straight up admit that Peterson is a conservative and Dave Rubin is a conservative. Okay, all right. Yes, this is the quartering totally scromiting. He's sitting in a pile of his own scromit, okay? And now he's trying to make jokes about it while it's soaking through the bottom of his pants.
Conservatives into getting banned off of Twitter. It already got Jordan Peterson. This morning it got Dave Rubin, and it's likely to get Ben Shapiro later today as well.
Oh, please. That would be so fucking great. That would be so fucking great. I 100% want every single one of these jackasses to have to delete their fucking tweet to come back. Jordan Peterson already did. He made a shitty ass fucking like transphobic for no reason, just purely out of cruelty to try and fuck with an actor that he has nothing to do with, just to be a shit. And he's like, I would rather die than delete it. And then he deleted it, after 3 days of not being able to be on Twitter and embarrass himself. And Dave Rubin's going to do the same thing too. They all will. But I want them to have to do it. I think that's fucking great. I think that's fucking awesome.
Deadnaming is not a big deal, in my opinion. It is simply...
That's pretty easy, Jeremy. You've never had to identify as anything other than a fat, useless fucking slob.
referring to somebody's given name, in particular if they are a member of the trans community. So if you've transitioned, or if you say you are, and you used to go by the name Bill, and now you go by the name Fluffer Butter.
I think he defaulted to that because he literally could not think of a female name. Jeremy is not a fucking sharp one. He is not quick.
If you say Bill, you get banned from Twitter. Quite frankly,
nobody's been banned.
It is pathetic. It is extremely weak. And it's also an interesting loophole.
It's extremely weak. Why in the world would you choose to dead name somebody? There's only two reasons to do it: an accident or to be cruel. Now, an accident, you can explain, hey, it was an accident. Whoops, my bad. To be cruel either has to be intentionally malicious, or that you have to, in some way, internalize some sort of like feelings of badness. Somebody did something bad to you. Those evil trans, they're the reason why I'm upset. Boo! And so you want to be cruel. I think both of those instances speak to weakness. Extreme amounts of weakness.
That, first of all, conservatives are getting baited into falling for.
It's pretty easy. They're very dumb.
And Twitter has decided this is the most important thing that they can possibly enforce.
I really have no idea where you came to that conclusion, but what the fuck ever.
It's the most it's the most important thing imaginable. It is. I don't know. I can't think of a worse offense. This morning, you can see.
Where's this fucking coming from?
Twitter suspends. Now, this goes back to last week. Twitter suspends Jordan Peterson's account after comments about the actor in a movie, the Juno movie, which came out a bazillion years ago and no one cares about.
Elliot's been in a lot of movies and TV.
Now.
And nobody cares about. Juno is a fucking fantastic movie. What the fuck nobody cares about? See, there you go. Elliot Page didn't do shit to Jordan Peterson. Elliot Page didn't do shit to this fucking useless piece of shit. He didn't do fucking anything to any of them. And he's got to like, nobody cares about your fucking movie. You fragile fucking weak little bitch. What the fuck? Why?
My position, even though I've had an extraordinarily annoying interaction with several people on Twitter over the past few days, my opinion remains: live and let live. If you're an adult and you want to chop parts of your body off, go ahead. That's your decision. Okay. It's a decision I personally believe you will deeply regret one day. But that doesn't mean I'm right.
Do you regret all of those fucking cheeseburgers, bro? I know I'm not supposed to make fat jokes or anything like that, but Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, see, this is the bad part about cruelty. This is the bad part about cruelty. And I hate that I said that. But that's the bad part about cruelty, is it's fucking contagious, right? Like, there's no reason for Jeremy to be cruel. And his cruelty will infect other people. It makes people be like, yeah, it's cool, actually, and it's edgy, and it's awesome to be fucking mean, like, needlessly, you know? Ugh, fucking hate that shit.
That's just my opinion. And and so what, right? You disagree, I disagree, we disagree. That's okay. You're an adult. You want to do that.
I doubt the Quartering has any tattoos. He is such a fragile little sodding wet tissue paper that I think he'd cry if he tried to get a tattoo.
More power to you. Doesn't make you special. Doesn't mean you should be getting extra protection.
Nobody has extra protection.
But Jordan Peterson, of course, wrote an article, wrote a piece, a tweet about
an article. He didn't write an article. He wrote a tweet
about the washed-up actor from...
Again, washed-up actor. Elliot Page is in one of the most popular fucking shows on streaming right now, Umbrella Academy. How is that washed up? What the fuck?
Juno. And in 2020, they came out as trans because no one was talking about them, in my opinion, but maybe they were. I don't know.
Elliot was a big star of this still very, very popular and successful show. What in the fuck is this? It's just so dumb. What in the fuck did Elliot ever do to him? How can you be this fucking fragile? How can you not understand that this is your fragility, like showing? That you are, in fact, such a weakling. That just the fact that this is happening, that has nothing to do with Elliot, you have to be mean to Elliot. Why? What's the fucking point?
And said that...
And this is the thing. This is the thing that drives me fucking crazy about this, okay? So, like, people will go off about how, like, you know, trans people, you know, people aren't just attacking them for their fucking identity. Yes, they fucking are. Elliot didn't do shit to this guy. And the only thing is that Elliot is a very high profile trans person. And that's why. So when people are like, nah, you know, trans people, you know, they're not really getting fucking... This shit happens all the fucking time. Constantly. They're doing the thing. They're proving the fucking point.
That they would be going by the name Elliot instead of Ellen. Jordan Peterson was criticized for, quote, dead naming. It's a made up thing, by the way. It's not it's not a crime. It's not, and by the way,
it's stigmatized. It is part of the social contract. We don't like that anymore. So when you do it, we get mad. That's part of being in society. Don't like it? Shut the fuck up. Go live in the woods.
Here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Again, I will repeat. Live your best life, kid. Go do your thing. Chop off whatever you want. I don't care. Doesn't...
Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking do. You fucking care. You fucking care so fucking hard. You fucking care. Of course you do. Holy shit.
Doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form.
It's affecting you now.
However, if people... Like, most people don't know that you've transitioned because most people remember you from Juno a billion years ago.
You just said in this fucking, this video that nobody remembers Juno. And you're not paying attention to the fact that, what the fuck, dude? No, of course you care. Otherwise, you wouldn't be trying to twist yourself into a fucking pretzel to justify why you're being such a shithead.
A movie. So if they happen to use your old name, I don't agree that is a bannable offense.
Elliot Page didn't ban anyone off of Twitter. Elliot doesn't own Twitter. Do you realize that? Are you aware?
I think it's kind of a low blow when people use it in an argument to get over. But even then, like, is it really that big of a deal? So you see, Jordan Peterson got a Twitter strike. It's not a Twitter strike. I don't know. Michaelia, I don't know. Anyway, Jordan's daughter revealed that...
Yeah, we know. She's dumb as fuck. But anyway, go ahead.
Why he was banned. And it was for him saying, remember when pride was a sin, and actor Page... I don't even know what I can say on YouTube. That's how pathetic this world is.
Yeah, it's the world that's pathetic. It's the world that's pathetic. Okay. All right, Jeremy. Gotcha. Okay.
The actor from Juno chopped off her bobs, removed by a criminal physician. So the reason Jordan Peterson was banned is because he used their legal name. Well, maybe they've legally changed it, but their birth given name.
Uh-huh. And he did it to be cruel.
All of this is arbitrary. And in many ways, it's compelling speech. It's saying, if you don't use whatever name I say I want to go by, you get to be banned. Now, straight people...
It's their platform, bro. It's their fucking platform.
Do not get the same protection, right?
Sure they fucking do. Sure. If somebody has, like, say you've got a cis person and, you know, maybe their last name is attached to, like, something that's really awful, you know, and they want to legally change their name, they can expect that people will actually respect that and call them what they want to be called. We've got lots of cis people that change their names for all sorts of different reasons, and we are totally fine with it. We have no fucking problem with it. Nobody cares about calling Cher or Prince. Wolf Blitzer, actually, I think that is his real legal name and was born with that, I think. I think so. But whatever. You know, we have no problem with that. The reason why there is some Twitter arbitration or Twitter rules specifically in this is because intentionally deadnaming somebody is an act of cruelty. It's an act of cruelty to a group that is constantly being targeted and treated like shit, like you're doing when Elliot had nothing to do with this. And then you're trying to shit all over Elliot and make excuses for why you're actually not, but you are. That's the point. You're proving the point. You're proving the fucking point. Your existence proves the fucking point.
If I say wanted to go by JD instead of Jeremy and you used Jeremy, I could not break down in tears on TikTok and get your entire platform removed.
Sure, well, you could break down on TikTok and it'd be hilarious, but, you know, nobody's removed these guys' platforms. All they have to do is delete the tweet. That's it. Just be legit, decent human beings and just fucking delete the fucking tweet.
However, if I said I identified as trans or non-binary or whatever, and you did that, I could remove your livelihood.
Their livelihood is not removed.
Take your Twitter platform away, get your YouTube channel banned.
Then neither of that has happened to any of these guys. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
This is absurd, okay? Now, this morning, Dave Rubin was suspended from Twitter after simply posting a screenshot in context, you know, as context for why Jordan Peterson was banned.
The thing is, the healthiest thing that can happen to any of these people is for them to have to take breaks from from Twitter, because look, it's honestly a huge disservice to our species that these people have as much popularity, and Jeremy have as much popularity as they do. Like, we collectively as a species are dumber because these people have the ability to make us stupid. So, I mean, it's good for them and it's good for us. I don't know.
This is the hill everybody apparently wants to die on now. For me, I don't think there's any value in, you know, I think you make your point, but you stay in the fight.
It's because you have no interest in the fight except for money. That's all you give a fuck about, Jeremy. We all know it. We all fucking know it. You're all in this for fucking money, which is why you never back up anything that you fucking say. You run from fucking debates. You never have to justify a fucking word. You say the dumbest shit, and then anytime somebody holds you to account, you just run the fuck away.
That's my position. I'm not, you know, I've said this about, you know, it's my opinion, you know, with the Babylon Bee and with Jordan Peterson saying he'd rather die than delete the tweet. Look, I think you can make the point of how ridiculous the ban is and then get right back in the fight. I think that's more valuable than taking yourself out of the fight and standing and looking at a distance at things. But that doesn't mean it's right. And maybe that just means somebody like Jordan Peterson has stronger morals than I do, maybe.
I don't think either of you have any real morals. Well, no, I think, look, I think Jordan Peterson does have morals. However, I think it's more or less because he's completely fucking brain dead. and his morals don't make any sense. Anyway, we're gonna skip ahead. Let's see what he says about Elon Musk. I want to hear this real quick before I give up on this, because this is slow and it's obnoxious.
Suspended for tweeting about an actor using the actor's name prior to them going under some surgery. I have been suspended by Twitter for posting a screenshot of Jordan Peterson's tweet, which he himself suspended, Rubin said in a statement. He went on to say that while he was not sure how he broke Twitter's rules, it's clear that they are breaking their fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders by letting a bunch of woke activists run the company.
Just go for the money. Yeah. Hey, shareholders, don't you understand how important I am? Do you have any idea who I am? Do you have any idea who I am? These woke activists have booted me. Let me speak to your manager. I swear, all of these people are fucking Karens. All of them. Jordan Peterson, fucking Dave Rubin. They're all a bunch of fucking whiny bitch Karens. Jeremy is a whiny bitch Karen. Pretty sure he's drunk in this one too. I'm feeling it.
I hope Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter goes through so he can end their servers and humanity can move past the pervasive, twisted, self-imposed mental institution. Rubin added that during this time he's suspended, people can still find him via locals. This is exactly why, I remain present on Truth Social, on Gab, on Getter, on Minds, on Odyssey, on BitChute.
Yet you pretty much only tweet. Yeah, you tweet constantly. And that's what you use the most. YouTube and Twitter, because they are the most popular. And you have to very much carefully tiptoe around to make sure that you're going to be able to maintain your income.
On Rumble, I have an email list, thequartering.com. I sell coffee brand coffee. It's Tuesday morning. If you haven't tried my coffee, tea, or cocoa...
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. What the fuck? I don't see if I got any more good pause game stuff. Nah. Yeah. Anyway, I just saw that. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But it's weird that it says Elon Musk under massive pressure. No, he's fucking not. Does anybody actually think that Elon Musk is really going to buy Twitter at this point? He's not. He's not. It's a stupid move by him that's going to cost him a fuck ton of money, whether he gets it or not. And it's all banking on this ability for him to pump and dump. And now it's all fucking complicated. So I don't know. But I laugh my ass off every fucking time. One of these fucking dudes have to deal with the repercussions of being a shithead online, and then they want to whine. They want to whine to Papa Elon. Fuck off. What the fuck? That's so funny. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm good. I'm good. I'm starting to be able to smell the pile of Scromit he's sitting in, so we're gonna cut it here. Yeah.